Actually, before I actually got into social media, I started my own business in 1988 at the age of 18. My company was Julie's Videography, and I did corporate video production as well as wedding videography. And that's how I got into media. When I had my daughter, one of the things I did was take a break from being in videography. And what I noticed in 2005 was when I came back, I noticed how the marketing process had changed. Not only was email marketing becoming important, but your website and search engine placement. All of these things are still important today, but in 2009, we have added social media into the mix as a way to market. Some of you may still say, what is social media? Well, social media is a lot of the social networks that you've heard about, like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Why do I need to use all these things? Well, I'll tell you some things that happened this year that should kind of tell you why. Anybody may hear about Pepsi this year and what they did? This is the first time in 23 years that Pepsi skipped promoting ads on the Super Bowl. And do you know why they did that?
They must be doing it somewhere else.
Social media. They're spending all of their money into social media. Huh?
That's remarkable. I'm sorry.
A company to do that long and then take that money and put it into social media, then they must have decided that it was going to be very, very important to do. Because they didn't put their money into Super Bowl, they probably got more hits of information talking about them not being in the Super Bowl by being in social media. So they won there as well. Brides are not watching television as much as they used to. Adults are not even reading the newspaper but once a week. So there's a shift, and that's why newspapers are closing down, because social media and things that they're reading stuff online. They're not reading newspapers. They're not really watching TV. They're watching Netflix. They're watching videos on YouTube. This was an interesting thing that happened this past year was Toys R Us. They developed a page in November, and all the way up until Christmas, they had 40,000 to 95,000 people joining their fan page a day. I would like to just have that one day. This is the demographics that you need to see. Right here, 18 to 34, 85% are using social media in some form, whether it be texting, blogging, or social networking. So this is why you're moving into social media to promote your business, because this is where the action is. Women favor Facebook over Twitter. But one thing I have noticed with Twitter is there's still more women than there are men on Twitter. So you can't lose. These are the median age that most, see, with Twitter it's 31, MySpace is 27, Facebook is 26, and then LinkedIn is 40. So LinkedIn is a little older.
Are you talking about?
Right now we're at 500 million users with Facebook. Also, one of the things you'll find with Facebook users is as soon as you put something out there, they are very quick to respond over some of even the other networks. 50% log in each day. And pretty much the average is about 55 minutes a day of those 50%. That's huge. I mean, that's why your TV and the newspapers and all that are hurting, because all the time is spent on here.